morning, amazers. Today we continue with part 2 of transformation of formula. So maybe if you haven't watched the previous video, watch it first and then you come back to this one. So you want to make x the subject of this formula. Now you notice this one is a fraction and then this one is a whole number. So it's good we make both of them whole numbers. This one you make it over 1, then you cross multiply. So y will be multiplied with the rest of x minus 4. So we write y x minus 4 equals to 1. So 1 will be multiplied by the numerator x plus 2. Now from there we expand. So y times x is yx. And again y times 4 is 4y equals to 1 times x is x, and then again 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, so now the next part is to put all the x's together. So we're going to kick this one to the other side. So we'll have yx equals to x plus 2. When you take minus 4y to the other side, it becomes a plus 4y. Next thing, now we take x to the other side. So we'll have yx, x is a positive on this side, so it becomes a minus x equals to 2 plus 4y. At least now we have all the x's on one side. So next step, as you can notice, we have x over here and also x on this side. So we have to factorize it because x is common in both. So we continue on top over here. So we have yx minus x equals to 2 plus 4y. So the common letter will be x. So x goes outside. We are remaining with y, and then x divided by x is 1 equals to 2 plus 4y. Now at least we don't have an x on this side, so we divide with y minus 1 on both sides. Y minus 1. So that one cancels with that one. And you're left with x equals to now 2 plus 4y over y minus 1. And that is your answer. Okay. Now the next question, we want to make y the subject. And once again, this one is a fraction. This is a whole number. So you put it over 1 and you multiply everything with that one and then everything with that one. So we can start with that side. So we have 1 and then r y plus 2 equals to, now a times 5 is 5a. Okay, now we open the bracket so that we can remove y outside. So we have 1r times y, that will be ry plus. So we've done 1r times y. Again we do 1r times 2. That will be 2r equals to 5a. Then we have y over here, and then we have to kick that one to the other side. So we have ry equals to 5a minus 2r because it has moved to the other side of the equation. Now to get rid of the r, we divide with r on both sides. That one cancels and you'll be left with y equals to 5a minus 2r over r. And that is your answer. And finally, we have, we want to make x the subject. Okay, so we have y equals to square root of 8 plus 4 over x. So x is over here, but it's under the square root sign. So to do the opposite of square root sign, to get rid of the square root sign, we're going to do the opposite, which is squared on both sides. Okay. Now on this side we have y squared equals to, so when you have a squared and a square root, it will cancel. This square root sign will be cancelled by the squared. So everything will remain the way it is inside the bracket. Okay. Now next step, we kick 8 to the other side. It becomes y squared minus 8 equals to 4 over x. And that's not it. So once again, make this one over 1, make this one over 1. Because x is a denominator over here, let's make it a whole number. We multiply with x on all sides. So times x times x. Now x times y squared, that will be xy squared minus 8 times x is 8x equals to this x, and that x will cancel. We'll be left with 4. So we'll continue on top. So we have xy squared minus 8x equals to 4. Oops, sorry for that squiggly line. Okay, now we have x on both sides, so we need to factorize it outside. So we have x is common, y will be left inside the bracket, and then 8 will be left inside the bracket. So we'll have equals to 4. So divide with both sides by y squared minus 8 and also y squared minus 8. So that one and that one cancels. We'll be left with x equals to 4 over y squared minus 8. And that's the answer. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you've understood. I made an error in the previous video. Tell me if you noticed I wrote square. I wrote the wrong spellings for square root. So it should be that way. Yeah, anyway, enjoy your day and thank you for watching. Bye bye.